Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm a career and leadership coach, the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. I worked in recruiting for many years, and I listened to a lot of complaints from HR people, from hiring managers, about the people that they hire. The statistics are that almost 1 in 2 hiring managers have buyer's remorse within 18 months of a new hire. They believe that they made a mistake. Now, the title of this video is provocative. You get what you deserve. Here's why I think you're getting what you deserve. Basically, you're hiring mercenaries. There's nothing in it for them. You talk about, I've got this great project. I've got this interesting work. But I remember a time when people would talk with a potential hire and talk with them about career opportunities, talk with them about a future and help them get there, whether that's internal to the organization or external. There was something to learn, there was something to grow with, and there was an upside. What's the upside in your job? It's keeping on doing more of the same. Forever is what it feels like. No one gets praise. Reviews, as a coach I listened to some years ago put so well, he said, imagine once a year you sat down with your wife and husband and said, it's time for me to give you a review. I think that you're doing pretty well on some things, but there are others that I think you could be doing better on. What kind of nonsense are these kind of reviews that you're giving? People are consistently blindsided because you don't have the guts to support them during the time of the year when they're not being reviewed. You sit in your office or cube, cowering there, trying to politely correct people, but not trying to help them. I'm telling you, you're getting what you deserve. You have a disengaged workforce with very little going on that's going to keep them there. And it's why the statistics in the U.S., they're the best in the world, but they haven't changed in a decade. 32% of the workforce is engaged. You know what that tells me? 68% is neutral at best, and the rest, you figure it out, how disengaged they are. Is that really what you want? Now, it's not about more benefits. It's not about, having a hacky sack, in the lunchroom. It's about how you, as a hiring manager, how you as an organization treat your people and help them learn and help them grow and help them develop. Tuition reimbursement for courses. How many folks are paying for their own training because you make the excuse of, well, if we give it to them, they're going to become marketable and leave. How about they become marketable and want to stay because they feel appreciated, So I just want to point these obvious incongruences out. It reminds me of a guy I worked for many years ago. My first year with him, the firm has hit its best numbers. And his bonus for the year, despite the fact that sales tripled, he hands everyone a tie, $100 tie. Big deal. Big deal. We all did spectacularly well. And he considers giving a bonus a disincentive because, after all, we're salespeople. We should want the money. And as I pointed out to him so eloquently, or so simply, I should say, Goldman Sachs has it wrong when they give out those bonuses. And all these Wall Street firms have it wrong, but the tie is what's going to do it. Folks, you are doing things and you are oblivious to the impact. And the impact is day in and day out, you're creating a workforce of mercenaries who have no loyalty to you and your organization. You're getting what you deserve. You got to do it differently if you want to retain them. You got to do it differently if you want people who are going to grow and not always have to pay fees to recruiters and not always have to recruit replacements because you're just not indicating and doing things through your behavior that show that you care. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. It's a blunt, no BS hiring advice message. And I'm telling you, you got to sell your jobs differently. If you're interested in my support, not as a recruiter, I want to be clear, I don't have a vested interest in you hiring anyone from me. But if you'd like to talk through some of the ideas, schedule time for a free discovery call. We'll talk about my coaching you or your organization with being more effective in hiring. You can get that information at my LinkedIn page, linkedin.com/IN/the big game hunter. Connect with me or just set up the discovery call. I have the information in the summary area there. We'll set up a time to speak. Have a great day and take care.